Oh, okay, so here we are. I don't know, but we had a memory. My
Sure.
memory card is all
We're talking about
full.
water, safe, clean drinking water.
Yeah, and then you want money from the government to clean the water. How are we going to handle the water issue?
Well, we just did harbor cleanup. It cost $100 million, and we're still finishing the pumping stations for that. That'll be completed this summer, the entire project. We already have it up and running already. So we're no longer discharging much water into the harbor. It's with all the pumping stations are completed, total project is basically $100 million. So we received $28 million from two levels of government each, and our cost was $47 million because when the tender went out, instead of it coming in around $80 million, it came in around $100 million. We had to make up the difference as a city. Now we're looking at safe, clean drinking water. Safe, clean drinking water, over the last 10 years, we spent about $80 million upgrading pipes and doing things. Now we have to build one major treatment plant in East St. John. We'll have the ability to move water in two directions, across the reversing
Are the
Falls
Irvings
Bridge.
paying their share
Well,
of water?
They are paying the new rates, new water rates that have come into play for most of the water that they receive. They do not need potable water. They can take raw water, so they believe they're paying their fair share for raw water. On the west side, the biggest consumer of water one of the biggest consumers would be the Irving Pulp Mill. They would consume as much water every day as the city of Fredericton.
Really?
Right? Yeah, every day of the year.
That's a lot of water.
A lot of water, but it provides hundreds of jobs, millions of dollars in wages and taxation dollars to the city.
The water that could attract a lot of business. Good water. Now,
Yeah.
when was the last time you went to Digby? The ferry.
I went across the ferry.
The ferry's still there?
Yep,
Yeah.
went across there last year. I'm actually working,
Last year?
yep,
Now, compared to 20 years ago, when you go take the ferry, I remember I
Yeah.
went 20 years ago, you could see a big line between the green and black
That's
St.
right,
John. Can you still see that here, Lance?
it's changing quite a bit.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a lot clearer now than it used to be, and
Is it?
it will be too. See, what you have to understand is the St. John River empties here, so everything that's dumped into the river system
Oh, the
from up
province.
north all the way down comes to the city of St.
All
John.
that pollution in Fredericton
Whatever
from
it
the
is.
politicians and,
Whatever. You know what it's like, Charlie.
okay.